Hi, my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb, and today we want to talk about irritability. I don't know, but do you find that you get irritated really, really quickly, or little things make you angry, or you find yourself mid-shout and you don't quite know how you got there? Well, I don't know about you, but I find that regularly. And I used to find that I would blame the children regularly because actually that's why they're there. Or I would blame work, or I would blame stress, and I would blame lots of little things that, I couldn't do anything about. And actually, I didn't like constantly being a bad-tempered bitch, because that's kind of how I felt all the time. And I almost felt like the real me had sort of gotten underneath, and this part was on top, and this is who I was and how I was showing up all the time. And we all know people like that. We know people that are constantly irritable, people that are constantly reacting, that they, snap very, very quickly. You almost can't say anything to them, and people start tiptoeing around them because they're not really, manageable. And one of the interesting things that I found very, very clearly while running Nosh and working in Nosh and food and nutrients in the last 10 years is that, in fact, when you are at that place, when you are irritable, when you want to kill people, when people are annoying you, generally what's happening is that you're struggling with a nutrient deficiency. I'll say that again. You're generally out of balance nutritionally, which actually creates an issue for you. And when your body is nutritionally imbalanced, what tends to happen is that you're going out of rest and restore, and you're into fear and flight. And when you're constantly on edge and in fear and flight, you do get super irritable. I liken it to driving a car, which is, I always liken the body to a car because, hey, shoot me, that's how I see it. But when you've got a car and the petrol tank is just at that bit in red where it's about to run out, and you're looking at it thinking, oh my God, I need to get to the petrol station. Oh my God, where's the petrol station? How far is it? Where's the petrol station? And you sort of get that panicky feeling. That's what happens in your system, because your body's just running really, really low on the nutrients it needs in order to actually function effectively for you. It's really, really difficult for people to believe this, but it is something that we found again and again and again. When we find people like that coming in, we will take them and we will give them balanced nutrients. We will say to them, okay, you need to be eating vitamin C, you need to be having zinc, you should do a heavy metal test. Let's find out what your system doesn't have. And it's like a miracle. We feed that back into the body. And these people that wanted to kill everybody around them suddenly become super, super, super calm, easy. They have space in their brains. They manage things, and they manage change easier. They manage processes better. It is exactly going back to that car where you had zero space to move because you were running out of petrol. Fill the tank up, and you just think, God, I can carry on in my journey. And it needs to become a telltale sign for you. I know nowadays that actually I spend majority of my time super, super calm. And when I get to the stage where I want to scream at someone, or I am mid-scream and I haven't even noticed I was going to get there, then that is something that is not normal. I've learned to understand that that is a place that I don't want to be, and I immediately find a way to actually change that. I go out and I get vitamin drips, and I make sure I'm getting my B12, and I make sure I'm getting all myself balanced, because I prefer to be in control of when it is that I'm going to shout at someone. I'm not saying I'm not going to shout at people, but then I'm kind of doing it more for effect, and I'm not completely losing control, And that's a whole different place to be. And it's better, because when I feel in control, when I feel calmer, I'm just a happier person. I hope that was helpful, and I hope that illuminated some stuff for you. And if it did, come and find out more about us. So my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb, and I run a company called Nosh Detox. All the details are down there. If you like the video, please click like and subscribe to find out when we get new videos. Thank you.